So, hello everyone, I am Monica from IELTS 9. Let's do one more reading from 18 September 2025 IELTS exam in India. So, that's the reading which was reported by many students in comment section as well as on WhatsApp only. And the reading title here says, Why do singers lose their voices? Why do singers lose their voices? So, you must be thinking why I am reading it twice. The reading title, I mean to say, I want to understand the meaning of this reading title. Okay, so now I will not read anything from any paragraph over there. So straight away I will take my targets from the question statement. See, after reading the title of the reading passage, of course I will see the type of questions we have. Which section contains the following information? And second type of question here is fill in the blanks, one word only. So option is one word. Okay. Third type of question here again I can see list of people. Now some students will complete this fill in the blanks first, but I always try to to start my reading with the first type of question because most of the time first type of question is which section contains the following information or list of headings, and sometimes multiple choice questions and all. But believe me, when you will be doing these questions first, you will go through full passage, all paragraphs. So you are already aware where in which paragraph they were talking what type of things. Okay, so side by side when we will be reading paragraphs for this type of question, definitely we will underline the important things, or we can circle the person's name or year name or any important thing we can do, underline the things and all. So for solving second and third type of question, it will be easier for us to get the location. That's it. Time saving tips, actually, what I can say. So let's start with which section contains the following information. Those who are new, those who are beginner for IELTS preparation, definitely you should understand the instructions carefully. Okay, so instructions sometimes they change it. Examiner, I mean to say, which section contains the following information? Reading passage 2 has 6 sections. Okay, write the correct letter A to F. These are paragraphs name, like you can see in boxes 14 to 19 in your answer sheet. So how to do this? Which section contains the following information? That's the important thing. You should know what type of strategy we are going to follow for which section contains the following information. This is different from list of heading. That's more important thing. So I will read all the options first and then we will read one by one all paragraphs. Okay, so let's read it. So within 30 seconds, we can always read all the questions, all the options, examples of some of the environmental factors which affect singers. So here environmental word is important in examples. Of course, you will not get the same word in reading passage. Example word you will not get, but there where they will be talking about environmental related words in like 2 3 words they will be talking, or 4 5 words, then you should understand that these are the examples. So environment is important. Environmental related words where you will get in any paragraph, that would be the answer. Which affect singers? A reference to a lack of awareness of a correct singing technique. Okay, correct singing technique. So there is a lack of awareness. People don't know or singers don't know, maybe. They may be talking like that. Details of the physical process. Physical processes involved when a person sings. It means how a person sings, any physical process is involved, that will be the answer. A defense of the defense means like here defense of the use of means favoring or arguing in favor of use of surgery to treat the vocal injuries. Okay, a description of the initial indications, understand, of vocal problem. Initial means beginning, indications of vocal is here, vocal problems. A reference to modern perception. Modern, you can understand present day or like modern times and all. The modern perceptions of a good singing performance. Perception, you can understand perception, what we think about the things, like. So here question is says Question says a reference to modern perception of a good singing performance. A modern thinking about a good singing performance they may be talking. Let's read first number paragraph. A singing, sorry, a number paragraph is there. Singing is a tough business. Every vocal performance involves hundreds of thousands of micro collisions of a thin pair of muscular strips called vocal cords. Okay, vocal somewhere vocal word was there. Vocal hair also. Okay, vocal hair also. It means this is not a keyword. So, located in a larynx in the throat, when we are breathing, they remain apart. When we sing or speak, air is pushed out of the lungs and the edges of the cords come together in a rapid chopping motion. Okay. So, when we are singing or speak, air is pushed. Some action they are talking, how we can speak or sing. Somewhere they were talking about when a person sings. Okay. But yes, we can read more. Uh, the air causes the cords to vibrate, creating sound. The greater the vibration, the higher the pitch. And when a soprano hits the highest notes, her vocal cords are vibrating at this. So, if you read it thoroughly, so you can do practice with me when I am reading, when I am finding my answer, you can pause the video and try to find the answer first before me. Okay, so if you ask me, I can go with that. No, not this. Details of the physical processes involved when a person sings. So exactly detail it is given. Every vocal performance involves hundreds of thousands of micro collisions of a thin pair of muscular strips called the vocal cords located in this. When we are breathing in, they remain apart. When we sing or speak, air is pushed out of the lungs and the edges of the cords come together. So they are talking about some process, any process, this process is going on within our vocal cord and all. So details of the physical processes involved when a person sings, I can match it with a number, 16th number. Okay, now coming to b number paragraph. Now let's read b number paragraph. Okay, beautiful singing requires flexible chords, but the friction caused by prolonged overuse can erode their fine spongy surface and lead to tiny bruises. Eventually, nodules, polyps, or cysts form on the vocal folds, distorting the sound they create. For a singer, the first sign of trouble is often the wobble. The voice fluctuates on and off key because the damaged cords have lost the ability to resonate properly. Okay. The sound produced will be flat or worse. Okay. So I have read from here to here. If you read it again, you will come to know which thing they are talking, because here they are saying for a singer, the first sign of trouble is often the wobble. The voice fluctuates on and off key because the damaged cords have the lost the ability to resonate properly. So some problem they are talking about, and first word is also here. A description of the initial indications of vocal problems. So vocal problems definitely they are talking, and with the help of this initial means first sign of trouble. Trouble is problem. Okay, so this we will match it with b number paragraph. Okay, so nothing they are explaining like environmental word is also not there, lack of awareness kind of thing, it is also not there. Physical process is also not there. Use of surgery kind of thing is not there. So reference to modern perception of a good singing kind of performance, it is also not there. So this 18th is matching. So let's do next question. So let's read C number paragraph. It was once unheard of for a singer to perform with a faulty voice. Okay, it was once unheard. However, in recent times, modern word is there, modern. It has become more common for performance to be interrupted. So I am always trying to match the words also along with the meaning also. So I am not blindly following the keyword strategy only. Keyword along with some understanding of the things, then you can get correct answers. Okay, however, in recent times, it has become more common for performances to be interrupted or even cancelled due to inability of the performer to continue. Okay, some opera singers complain of year-round cold symptoms and steroid injection, and numerous these things are often used to get a struggling singer through a performance. but continuing to sing can cause more damage and create voice ruining scars, similar to when a football player continues to play with damaged knee eventually. Okay. Is there anything, examples, environmental kind of thing? This is all medical they are talking. Reference to lack of awareness, no. Details of physical process. This we have. Sorry. Yeah. So it was A and 17th. Still we haven't got. Sorry, it is like that. Yes. Okay. So this we have selected, and here also 18th also we have already selected. Defense of the use of surgery of treatment to this also not there. Reference. Okay, let's read little bit more. Otherwise we will leave. And eventually need surgery. There is no precise data on the number of performers who have undergone surgical procedures. So yeah, little bit more. We will read this paragraph. Okay, till here we have read C number paragraph. Now we will read this. There is no precise data on the number of performers who have undergone surgical procedures, but it is estimated that thousands have been under the knife. Dusty theaters, stuffy airplane cabins, erratic eating, and sleeping patterns stress all affect the vocal cords. So, are they talking about environmental factors which affect singers? Yes, this can be, because I think cold, where they were talking about cold symptoms and all, this is also environmental factors which affect singers. And here it is clearly given. mm, uh, Dusty theaters, stuffy airplane cabins, erratic eating, and sleeping patterns and stress all affect the vocal cords. And add to all this the occupational hazard, at least in opera and classical. Natural range, yes. So, examples in, so they have given so many things of some of the environmental factor which affect singers. So here with this C number paragraph we can match it with 14. Okay, this also gone. Now next number paragraph. Now let's read D number paragraph. Will Crushfield. So of course this is person name. We will need it in another last type of question. A conductor and vocal coach laments the fact that this vocal burnout is cutting short careers and diminishing the power of opera, and he feels that audiences have become accustomed to hearing voices which are not in peak condition. Okay, anything is matching or not? This we have gone lack of awareness to correct singing technique, and 17th is also left. Reference use of surgery, defense of use of surgery word will be there, and modern perception of a good singing. Okay, uh, he okay, till now we have read nothing is matching. When he first highlighted the problem, he noticed that it didn't affect singers until they were in 30s, but now even singers in their 20s are undergoing medical procedure, medical surgery kind of thing should be there to have save their careers. These injuries have been linked to a shift what we consider quality singing. Good singing performance means quality singing. Okay. So it means maybe near. These injuries have been linked to a shift in what we consider quality singing. Across all genres, it has become normal to believe that louder is better. Singers are pushing their vocal cords like never before. New waves of medical research into this, or inability to properly. Okay, let's move this paragraph little bit more because some lines are also left. So in this paragraph, they are talking about what they are talking about. So talking about injuries and all, and these injuries have been linked to a shift in what we consider quality singing across all genres that we have already read. It has become normal to believe that louder is better. So a reference to modern perception of a good singing performance we can match, but little bit let's read more. New waves of medical research into medical research. Now here defense of use of medical surgery to treat. So treatment is not there. New waves of medical research into this, or ability to inability to proper produce sound bear this out. In the Western world, vocal abuse is surprisingly common in all professions that rely on voice, from school teachers to opera singers. So this we have selected. 15th, lack of awareness is also not there. Use of, so it means 19th option is left. Okay, so D we can select for this one. because everything is matching. Good singing performance, modern perception is also there. See this last, these lines. Now let's move to next paragraph. This is E number paragraph. Okay, so let's read it from here. So let's read it. Just a minute. This person, a specialist vocal cord surgeon, believes that pioneering surgery word is here, but not on the basis of keyword. What I told you, try to understand the text also little bit. I am not saying understand full passage. He is working on a futuristic solution which will involve implanting a gel made of biomaterial in the tissue of damaged vocal cords to restore this and therefore the voice. However, some research studies argue that surgery is not necessarily surgery word, defense of surgery to treat vocal, and 15th is also left, reference to lack of awareness of singing. Okay, surgery is not necessarily a lasting thing. According to this person, singer turned voice coach, unless a singer makes major changes, referring return to performing means a return to local abuse, put him on the operating table in the first place. Her coaching partner, no, I can't. You cannot solve the problem by simply relieving the symptoms. Okay. Uh, is the way he is working on a futuristic solution. Uh, defense of the use of surgery to treat vocal solution which will involve implanting this. However, some research. Okay, some more things are left in this paragraph. Let's shift. Let's read from here. Singers, classically trained singers, is the way that they use the natural up and down release of the discs to produce sound rather than relying on the vocal cords. For Brilla, this represents a real discovery. The root of the problem today is in classrooms. She believes that students are graduating from music academies without having learned this natural singing method. In her opinion, today students don't know how to sing and it's leading to an injury. A reference to lack of awareness of a correct singing technique. So last line is saying something. Last sentence, I mean to say, students today don't know how to sing and it's leading to injury. See this lack of awareness of a correct singing technique. And here description of this 17th is left. A defense of the use of surgery to treat. Exactly 17th is not explained properly. So till now, I will just mark 15th number with E number paragraph. If something is better matching, then we can change. Now, last one is left. One paragraph is left, so we can always match. The last left one is 17th is we can always match with F number. But we are explaining the things. I'm explaining the thing. Let's try to solve it. Is it possible that teaching people to sing differently could cure damaged vocal cords forever? Defense of the no, nothing is matching, but still we can. Zaytels is dismissive of such an approach and quick to deny that his client's vocal problems are caused by bad technique. People used to think if you needed an operation, it meant you don't know how to sing. It means people used to think. A defense of the use of surgery to treat. Okay. People used to think if you needed an operation, it meant you don't know how to sing. A defense of the use of surgery to treat. Okay. People I see, they know how to sing. This person believes that medical specialists are becoming increasingly important to the arts, given that any athletic endeavor will eventually take a toll if done for long enough. Okay, this Robert, who another person who has performed voice corrective surgery word is there, so definitely this will be the answer F number. In next video, other questions I will solve.